All right, lovely Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome to my channel. So happy that you could be here. Taking a sip real quick, sorry. So we are moving back into, the routine. I will be doing material world first, and then we move into your love life as we have. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. You're going to love it, I promise. If this is something that you don't necessarily resonate with, make sure that you check your other signs. Your other planets. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for instance. If you've never done your chart before, go to astro.org and get it done there so that you are aware of your other placements, because there are messages here for you, even if these don't resonate, somewhere on this channel. I promise. So we are going to jump right in, you guys. I'm going to use a Spiral Tarot by Kay Stevenson for your material world. And thank you. So I hope you guys, if you are not new to my channel, if you're subscribers, I hope that you've had a wonderful week. I was gone. I went to Mexico for the full week and had a wonderful healing time in Mexico with my sister. Very, very spiritual, very, very cool. Talked about it a little bit in my Discord. If you want to see some pictures, there are some pictures there. I would love for you to join us in the Discord channel. All right, so Spirit Guides, Ancient Ancestors Divine, thank you so much for being here today with me and my lovely Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I ask today that you give me clear messages for them so we can move into the next 7 or so days, armed and ready and prepared for whatever may come. Thank you. We have the Death card, Transformation, Scorpio season. By the way, if you are a Scorpio sun, happy Scorpio season to you. And I will be releasing the Scorpio season video at some point tonight. But yeah, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio, or you are definitely transforming. Big, big transformation. With the Hanged Man, it is something that you are being asked to surrender to. Lots of big energy today. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Ace of Swords. You already know. Okay, thank you very much. Bottom of the deck is your own energy here, Queen of Wands. Gender does not matter. This is just a fiery, amazing, attractive person who, and by attractive, just, she just attracts everybody in the room. All eyes on her. Right, Leo? We know what that's like. Okay, so yes, you guys, I'm gonna say it, whatever this transformation was, I do feel like it was fairly painful. Could be fairly recent. You might still be feeling the effects of it, and that's why we have these two major arcana cards. The Ace of Swords being here in this position feels like, to me, you are getting some huge clarifying energies about that. So whether or not it's like an actual piece of communication where someone is just like, hey, this is what was going on and this is why this happened, why everything changed so quickly, you might be getting that within the next 7 days. I'm feeling, though, that right now you're being asked to look at this transformation from a more positive point of view. We've talked about this before. I'm not about that toxic positivity, but this is definitely, Spirit is saying that there's a different way to look at the changes happening that don't feel as painful because they are happening for you. Okay, so you're moving into some space here, some energy. Oh, this is all kinds of not even, oh, sorry guys. I hope nobody gets motion sickness. It just wasn't straight. Okay, but you're moving into some wonderful energy. You guys are being asked to surrender. I think that I've talked about this before. Surrendering is very difficult. And I think for fixed signs specifically, when you have a lot of fixed energy in your chart, for instance, it can be very difficult to let go of control or the perception of control. So what is happening here is this change is going to happen regardless. And Spirit is saying that the sooner that you accept that transformation is occurring in your life, the better. And Spirit really wants you to give up any concerns and fears around this to them. You know, whether it's your spiritual team that we've talked about on this channel a lot, if you want to give it up to your higher power, whatever that is, give it up to them. There are times, and this is, you know, just for me, and I don't really know if other people practice this, but I'm obviously quite spiritual, but I do need to be in the woods or near the ocean, or both, if I can help it, pretty regularly. And one of the things that I do to get grounded and also to help with me surrendering is I give everything into the forest, you know, whether it's, you know, a large tree that, you know, I literally put my back up against, and I plant my feet next to the tree's roots, and I have that energy transmuted throughout the forest because they can use that. I know this is kind of, I hope it's not, it doesn't come across as kind of gross, but when I'm picturing my surrendering of any of my fears, any of my blockages, anything that's holding me back to the forest, to Spirit, I see it decomposing into the forest and becoming fuel for the plants and the wildlife around. So I hope that's not disgusting to you guys, and I hope it's helpful. It just got real dark. Scorpio season is definitely upon us. So I'm going to clarify this energy for you guys, and we're going to keep going here. So Spirit, what is the next deck that you would like for me to use? What oracle deck would you like for me to use? Okay, if I can find it. That's not it. Oops. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Spirit gave me a deck, and now I have to find it. Without throwing all these other cards out. I love that deck. Okay, thank you. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. God. Likely because it is Scorpio season, the veil is very thin, they say right now, and so my communication, they've been just so blunt and helpful and loud, you know. There's no questions. My spirit squad is being very helpful. I have a song in my head right now, you guys, and I'm noticing all of this blue, and in fact I'm wearing kind of the same color blue in the back of this. I have Let It Be in my head, and the very beginning where it says, in my times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And this blue is reminding me of Mary, not Mary Magdalene, but Mary. So that might be significant for some of you. You might have some attachment specifically to her. And if so, let me know in the comments down below if that resonated. I am hearing... oh, is this just for the divine feminine spirit? Okay, for some of you, she's kind of your entry into understanding the divine feminine. And Spirit is saying that you could, because of the nature of her energy, anything that you feel is taxing and holding your back, she's literally like, just open arms, just like, give me the burdens, give them to me. I can, you know, I'm going to take them away from you so that you're not held back anymore. Surrender. Can we clarify this energy, please, Spirit, for my lovely Leos? Hello. Okay. Jeez, clumsy. Angel of Balance. Underneath the Death card. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, Spirit is saying, oh my gosh, in the pyramids. And the blue again. I'm sitting with this for just a second, you guys, because this is absolutely just, I have a lot of energy coming off of you guys, and it's beautiful, though. It is wonderful energy. You are transforming. The pyramids are, oh God. I'm hearing this is a spiritual death, that there is something that you have let go of that isn't serving you anymore, and that's why I'm getting those feelings of decomposition. Spirit is asking for you to hand over anything inside you that is standing in your way, that is holding you back. And the thing is that it's happening regardless. The changes are so deep and profound and so huge. There's no stopping it, because this is exactly what you're manifesting, okay? Even though like I said, I did feel like that there was some pain involved in this, I do think that you guys are moving out of the painful times once you surrender, okay? And you can surrender, you know, especially like these kinds of changes do feel like they kind of put us out of whack a little bit, and Spirit is saying, you know, just even if it's just a short prayer, you know, to Mother Mary, or to an angel of balance, to my guardian angel, to my spirit squad, you know, my spiritual team. Please help me feel balanced again. Please help me to see things for their truth that leads me to my higher purpose, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Temple Path, so this is definitely about you moving out of something that isn't serving you anymore. There has been a death of some sort in your life, but it was to move you into a stronger period, okay, in your soul's purpose. Spirit, can I get another deck, please? Which deck should we be using? Okay, we're using the Work Your Light cards by Rebecca Campbell, I believe. Got to shuffle over here. My sister gave me, she was on vacation with me, but she gave me this beautiful Halloween candle, and it smells so good. It is ridiculous. But I'm scared I'm going to put it out, because I set my intentions for the week with this candle. One more. Thank you. Can you clarify this energy for me, please, Spirit? Clarify for my lovely Leos for the next 7 or so days. Wow. Oh my gosh. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Did I not say that, you guys? Did I not say that? Whew. Thank you, Spirit. I'm truly, truly grateful for your wonderful support in my messages here. Bottom of the deck, you guys. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. This, I can't make this up. You see me shuffle. You at least hear me shuffle if I do it off screen. Wow. For some of you, I'm actually hearing that it's time to let go of something that you think is good, because something even better is on its way. You are holding on to something that isn't serving you. Again, I'm sorry that you know, it's what's coming up, but thank you so much, Spirit, for bringing this to my attention. Yes, it is time to sacrifice something good for the sake of something better. I, of course, you know, can't, with the story of Jesus, of course, I can't really like let that go. There's the Kabbalah here. There's also the sign of the cross here, and then with Anna, grandmother of Jesus, being here, and sacrifice being part of what the Hanged Man means. I'm getting just really big energy from you guys, for you guys, that it is time for you to surrender, let go, and let go of something that isn't working for you at all, because you're moving into a much better time, and you're going to see things so much clearer from this perspective, okay? And ask for help. You know, the Spirit is saying, we are here for you. Ask us for for help. Can I get another deck, please, Spirit? What is another deck for me to use? What is that one? I don't know which one that is. Sorry, Spirit. Let me just look for it. All right, we are using one that I am not super familiar with, so I might have to look up the meaning of it. But Spirit wants me to use the Goddess Oracle. This is by Colette Baron Reed. And I might have to look this up, you guys, because I meant to spend some more time with it while I was on vacation, but it definitely has been calling to me. All right, one more. Material world, Spirit. What's going on here? And this is funny because it's not your material world. It's like, yes, your money is affected on some level, but it's like you releasing, and this could just be, I mean, of course, it could be a job. You could have been let go from a job that you know, and that's the painful part, or it's deciding that it's time to move on from this position. But it's like, this is actually feeding your soul's purpose as well. Have you noticed that, you guys? A lot of the time with you guys, the material world one is always about your soul's purpose and, you know, just stepping into that power. One more? No. Okay. What message do you have for my lovely Leo Spirit for the next 3 days to clarify? Both of them? Oh, there's so many, Spirit. Put them all back? This one? Okay. You got Aphrodite. Romantic love. This is, and bottom of the deck here is Demeter, nurturer. Okay, Spirit is telling me that this has more to do with, although yes, it's, for some of you, I just got very, very strongly that the thing that you're releasing is a partnership of some sort, and that is why it is so very painful, that you're coming into some clarity about your love life. Now, what I'm also hearing, though, is that for some of you, it is like you've had this feeling of being held back, not being true to yourself, God. All right, the visual I just got, I really, it was, okay, it's just this large body of water. It looks like, you know, very deep lake. And as I'm raised up, I can see that the lake is being filled with something very toxic. And so this thing that is, which is you, your energy, that is supposed to be crystal clean and clear, there's this outside influence of it being fairly toxic. This could be a workplace environment as well. And Spirit is saying that, Spirit is saying, thank you, Spirit. Spirit wants me to remind myself that there are roses in here and you are the ever unfolding rose here. So Spirit is saying that you are this beautiful light, but you are being kind of, there's an outside energy that it's just so murky and gross to me. Like, I can't really explain it. It looks a little bit like oil or something like that, but it's worse. It's more disastrous because it's like it's trying to put out your light, okay? Spirit is saying you will know, if you're not sure who or what this is, you in the next 7 or so days, you're going to see it. Once again, you're being asked to really look hard at your divine feminine. We all have divine masculine, divine feminine qualities, especially, I have to tell this to Leo, Leos that identify as women. Leo is actually a very masculine sign. So if you've been putting aside your femininity, because of course in this world it can just feel like we have to be a little bit more masculine to get through things. Spirit is saying that is not the way that you should be doing this. should balance with this angel of balance both sides out. I think that part of it, there is some putting to death of your belief systems as well. I did say that there was a spiritual thing that was happening here. I think that there's something that you held on to spiritually that is not serving you. And it actually acts as something to knock you off your balance. And you are being in this position, you're being put in this position of deep, profound spiritual changes because you are needing to bring yourself back into balance, okay? Both the masculine and the feminine. And I think that for a lot of my Leos here, what's happened is that you have on some level forgotten your own divine feminine within, and you are being asked by the divine feminine to accept her and her power. So that's pretty deep, you guys. Let's get one more message since we are, wow, already in 20 minutes. And I haven't even gotten a message from Spirit about your material world yet. So let's do that. Ancient Ancestors Divine, what is our parting word for material world for our lovely Leos? Oh, hi. Hi. All right, hold on just a second, you guys. Okay, this is boundaries. Again, I'm getting that murkiness, that energy coming in, and it's like because you aren't putting up boundaries for some of it. Some of you are like, it's because you don't think you have to. Like you're kind of like, oh, who would ever say this about me? You know, like who would ever act like this with, you know, everybody loves me kind of energy, Leo. And that is true. We're a very lovable sign. But I do think that there's something out there that, you know, doesn't have your best interest at heart. And it could come across as something, you know, like someone that you trust and you love, and it could be something like peer pressure, you know, like if you're trying to say, hey, I'm trying not to eat, you know, you know, fattening food all the time, and then you have someone that's like, come on, live a little, that kind of thing, and they're crossing a boundary that you set. So look for those things as well, because that can feel toxic after a while, but if you put a stop to it from the beginning, you won't feel that gross murkiness that I keep seeing, you guys. It's like I don't like to see it, and I feel like you have some of that with you. Okay, best thing to do is to ask again for spirit, your guides, your ancient ancestors to help you transmute that energy, to take that away from you, so that you don't even have to deal with it anymore. Okay, they love you so much that they would absolutely do that for you. Okay, bottom of the deck is be mindful at work. Not everyone has your best interest at heart. Again, this is the boundaries thing. I do think that there's someone, you know, that gross energy that I keep feeling, it could very well be at work, like I said, you guys. So just be very, very careful. And in order to bring yourself into balance, ask for help from the divine. And, you know, don't forget about balancing out within your own self, your own divine femininity. Okay. So let's move into your rest of your reading. I'm going to real quick write down the time because I'm going to try something different this time. All right, so Leo, let's move in. Like I said, take these to love. We are going to use the Modern Love Oracle, or sorry, Modern Love Tarot. Thank you. Again, it's one of my favorites, but I use it even though we are not in Mercury retrograde. We are in the shadow period, but I just wanted to get some normalcy back, you know, after being on vacation too. So it's very helpful to me. There she is, and put that over here, and let's just jump in. Okay, 1 second. Leo. Okay. All right, you guys, so let's jump in. Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine, tell me about Leo's love life for the next 7 or so days. Look at you guys showing up in your reading already. Queen of Wands energy. Oh, she already did show up, didn't she? Yes, she did. Love life for my Leos next 7 or so days. Right away. Hanged Man again. You guys, surrender. For my Leos that are single, Spirit is saying for you to surrender to the divine, as there is a plan for your love life. My Leos in a relationship, there might be a sacrifice that you need to make, or that your partner needs to make. Again, I'm hearing surrender. The Empress. Empress energy. Big, big Empress energy. Some of you might have a strong Venus placement. Second house energy is what I'm hearing. Taurus rising. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, Libra. We just had Libra season 2. But a lot of you are moving into this energy after surrendering. One more, please, Spirit. 10 of Swords. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. That could also be your energy if you are identify as quite young as a Leo. But this could be a message coming up, a passionate message. For some of you, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It does look like you are bossing up in a way. It's like after you've seen someone for their true colors, you're like, you know what? I deserve better, and you're bossing up. And I think for some of you, you might be leaving a relationship or starting the work of leaving a relationship in the next 7 or so days. For others of you, what I'm getting is that, God, I'm getting this, again, the bossing up energy. For my singles, it's like, no, this is what I want, and I'm not going to settle for less. And it's like you're finally moving on and away from a space where you were attracting, you know, it was, again, the toxicity that I see again. It just like popped right back in. So, it's like you were moving out of this space, and you're like, I'm not putting up with this kind of behavior anymore. As a single person, I will only settle for my emperor, okay, as the Empress. Or reverse those roles, you know, if you need to. But the Empress energy just feels like she's bossing up, and she's very, very much not putting up with it anymore, okay? And there's something here where it's just like, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I don't want to cuss because I get in trouble by YouTube. But you guys know me. I probably will. There's a completion to a cycle happening here. Spirit wants me to let some of you know that this is only going to resonate with some of you that already know. You already know that someone is not your equal, Leo. I often see the Empress and the Emperor as Leo energy because, you know, we are the kings and queens of the zodiac, and we should be moving into this divine, feminine, masculine energy. And it's really like once you change your perspective and you see yourself as the Empress, once you move into the Empress energy, you will not put up with any of the shenanigans, okay? And this is what I'm getting. Let's clarify some of this energy here. Let me hold on just a second. Spirit wants me to sit with them for a second, so I will. I listen. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, for maybe a handful of you guys, this might just be for one person. I literally get you in your power, and you are walking away from an energy. Someone is kind of a mooch. You know, I don't know if that's something that translates to everybody, but they take advantage of other people. They freeload. So there is a relationship or a situationship in which you've given all of your goodness, and you are at your end of that cycle, because you recognize that for what it is, and you're like, you know what, nobody uses me, nobody uses Leo. Okay, like, I was kind because that is who I am as a human being, but I'm not stupid, so I will send you off with love, but I'm sending you off kind of energy. Something else, Spirit? Okay, Spirit is saying, oh, okay, one second. Okay, for some of you, there's a Gemini. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So what I'm getting is that for some of you who are single, there's someone with a very strong Gemini placement. I did hear Aquarius at first, but it went very strongly to Gemini. So the Aquarius could just be like a handful of you, but it's a very strong air sign. But they are coming in, and they have recently gone through a divorce. They feel like they're not completely ready, but you are willing to wait for them, and you are being very, very patient. Anything else? All right, Spirit is saying that you specifically should continue to be very patient because it is very appreciated from both spiritual teams of the other person as well. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's move into some clarifying energy here with my Lover's Oracle. I really feel like I give you guys the longest readings, and I'm sure that my other signs are going to be like, it's because you're a Leo, and it's favoritism, but it kind of is. I love you guys. Most of you. You know. All right. No more? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's clarify this energy, please, for my lovely Leos. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. I'm going to put this way so that we can see it. It's after a long time of waiting, is what I'm hearing. Both of these seem to be in kind of a meditative waiting mode. And, she's pregnant. She's like, okay, I'm ready. I would like to give birth now, but she's chill. She's very, very pregnant, but very, very calm in it. Thank you. Another one? Just one? Top? Both. Okay, I'm going to put this one on the bottom. Because again, she's saying don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. And of course, this is Mother Nature incarnated, the Empresses. And forgiveness, especially with this Ten of Swords. And I do feel like a lot of you have to forgive yourselves. If you are moving out of a relationship, a lot of that is, it's like, again, for the one person that I, felt like you had like a mooch there, I think that you're like, oh my God, how long has this been happening? And why didn't I see it? And, and you feel kind of dumb about it, but Spirit is saying, don't feel dumb. Okay, forgive yourself as well. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So try not to get stuck in this. Forgive yourself and move on. Bottom of the deck is close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So that message is for some of you. Let's move into the Romance Angels. For Leo, love next 7 or so days. Oh my gosh. You guys, I just got like a huge message. Do I have to? Deep breath, Adria. Okay. Here's the thing. All right. For some of you guys, you have someone coming back, okay? It is someone that is from a long time ago with the suspended energy of the Hanged Man. It's like you've been waiting for so long with the romance underneath it. It was like when you met this person, you probably thought that they were the one, and for some reason you couldn't make it happen, okay? It just didn't happen, and so you waited, okay, with this Empress energy, just calmly waiting, because your divine feminine feelings were that you have the right person out there. Divine feminine is a very intuitive, psychic, obviously magical divine person, and you were like, this is my person and they're worth the wait, okay? The thing that could have held them up is that they are married, and I never give this advice because I really believe that if someone is married, that's it, all right? We don't touch that, all right? I think that this is you. I think that you are in repose here and you were like, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. That person is married, and whatever is meant to be will be. And you actually, I think for a lot of you, were like, I deserve my divine masculine, my divine feminine, period. All right? And you were like, and I will wait for that person. And you, in my mind, actually, what I'm seeing is that you dismissed this past person. You were like, they got married. I don't care. You know, and like you have moved on, or you are trying to attract in your actual divine partner. For some of you, you guys, they are coming because they are getting a divorce, okay, or they are breaking up with someone. If it isn't, it is a committed relationship. If that is what the holdup was, okay. So that message is for some of you, and you know what, Spirit is telling you to forgive them, and I get it, Leo. I get it, because in this scenario, it sounds like maybe someone chose a different partner than being with you. Guess what? They were stupid. All right? They get it. They will probably even tell you that they were being really stupid, or that they were manipulated. All of these swords say that this could have even been a violent relationship on some level. And it's just like, this is over. I don't want this anymore. I'm done. They're the ones that are like, I'm done. On your level, you're like, I'm done. I deserve better. I deserve only my divine partner. I will not settle for less. And that was a lot to say, you guys, but it looks like that this is a possibility. And I just channeled the shit out of that. Sorry. Oh my God, my cussing. Lord. But that is a possibility, okay? You. Wow. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. That is what this 12, this Hanged Man energy is. It is 12, and that's why I keep saying that. But the 12 is Pisces energy as well. This is surrendering to the divine, letting go. Again, surrender. 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 Okay? My goodness, you guys. I love you, Leos. I really do. And I hope that that doesn't piss you off, what I just said. So, there isn't a twin flame card in this deck, so there's a couple in here that do indicate that this is a person, and Spirit is saying that you have someone. You have a soulmate. And you are attracting them in. She's a manifester. She's a master manifester, this Empress here. And so you're being asked to trust this, surrender to your divine feminine, and your soulmate will come in. If you are already in a relationship and you know for a fact that this is your soulmate, this is just confirmation, okay? Did I take both? Oh my God, you guys, I'm taking both. This could be the one. I should put this over here with soulmate. This could be the one. I'm yelling at you now. Can you? And reconciliation, forgiveness. Okay, someone from your past is returning to your life, Leo. If this is resonating, please let me know down below. This is incredible, and I'm very, very excited for this energy, Leo. And for those of you who are like, everything's cool, this is probably just not your reading. You should check out your other signs. But I really am seeing this. And then the bottom of the deck here is new love. And what I'm getting is that this happened a long time ago for a lot of you Leos, okay? This person, they messed up, all right? They did. There's no getting away from that. We wouldn't have forgiveness here. The Ten of Swords, letting go of control issues, all of this, you know, they messed up, all right? You probably thought that they were the person that you were supposed to spend the rest of your life with, and then they messed up, all right? I do not normally believe in these kinds of things, but they do look like they are coming back, and you should, Spirit wants you to look deep in your beautiful big heart, Leo, and consider forgiving them, because they are a different person now, okay? They are not the childish person in the past that you were like, whatever, I'm better off without them. That's true. You are better off without the past version of them. But just like you grew and you've become this Empress energy, you are moving into the Emperor, Empress energy. You know, we're no longer just kings and queens of a, you know, small area of the world, a small corner of the world. You know, like we rule our worlds now. And Spirit is saying they have moved into their Empress or their Emperor energy. Again, gender doesn't apply here, you guys. And it is going to feel like a brand new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings because they are new. They've changed. They've changed, you guys. If you know me in real life, you have to know how hard these things are for me to say, because I'm just like, whatever. You know, I'm definitely that friend that's like, dump him, sis. We hate him. You deserve better. But I see what I see here. And if it resonates, let me know, because wow. Okay. Let's move into the Island Time Wellness cards. This has become such a long reading. Both? All three? Yes? And this is how you want them? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. You guys are in separation right now. For those that I am definitely reading for, I do feel like this is a very specific scenario, you guys. They miss you. You miss them. Guys, this could have been someone that you were engaged to, or someone that you definitely saw yourself marrying. Again, I talked about that before. I actually said those words before. Spirit is saying that it is very possible that you are moving into a commitment, but the way that I think it's going to happen is, you know, this person is going to reconnect with you, because it does look like there's a separation right now. And it's going to be very casual. They may even connect with you just kind of like, hey, can we go get a cup of coffee? Okay, with the coffee cup here. And just saying, I want to be friends. And I think they mean it. I think that they genuinely are like, I want to be friends. Like, I miss your friendship. This is a person that you, again, felt called to be next to. And that could have been what happened. You may have been friends and you may have never moved on that, you know? I may have never progressed out of that, but you knew. And I think they did too, that you were supposed to be together. And, you know, but they moved on and married someone, and maybe you did, and it didn't work out or something, but it's going to come back as a friendship. But I do see so much more here, you guys. So much more. Okay, let's pull some channeled messages for love. What does Spirit want you to know? Final message. What's the takeaway here, Spirit? This is incredible, Leo. This is a lot. I know. A lot of you are very proud. I mean, God, I know. We are known for our pride. And it's going to take, I think it's going to be hard for you to forgive. I think it's going to be really, especially if it's because they married someone else. I can't imagine, Leo, because I'm going to tell you, I'm also a Leo, and how dare anybody ever choose someone else besides me? I'm perfect, you know? I get like that. Do you? You should. You should. Love yourself, you guys. How dare you? This is your other half. Guys, I'm gonna cry. I've met a couple of narcissist Leos. I'm not gonna lie, it was heartbreaking to find out that a sign that rules the heart isn't capable of compassion and empathy, you know, in a human being. It was very, very sad. You guys, those of you who are resonating with this is absolutely someone that you deserve, that you love, and they are your other half, okay? I don't think that we are two halves of a whole. I think that we are two whole people, but it's like when you meet your other half, so to speak, it's almost like a transformer. Like I can't really explain it, but the way I see it is like becoming this mega human, this more amazing. You're perfect the way you are. Don't get me wrong, Leo, I love you. Most of you, again, except for those handful of narcissists that I met that are Leos. I don't like you guys. I don't know why you're here. But everybody else, I do love you. And you deserve this. Like you guys, Leos have such a propensity for love, and it's incredible to find that in someone else, and that's what you're finding. Okay, could you just imagine an overflowing cup, right? And it's just filled with love and emotion and beauty, and it's just, you know, rose petals are coming out. It's just the most beautiful thing that you see. And then over the horizon, you see someone else with another perfect cup overflowing. And it's like there's still space for you guys there because you are this Leo. You rule the heart. You have this depth that in your heart that is incredible. And so does this other person, okay? There's whole person again. Love yourself wholly, then true love will flood in. Okay, it's that wholeness again. When you are truly whole within yourself, that is how you know, because you attract this other whole being. Okay. One more message from your soul squad, and then I will let you go. I love you guys so much. I hope that this resonates. Please like this video, comment down below, especially if it resonated. Share the video with anybody else with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus that needs this message. And don't forget to subscribe. That's the most important part. Okay. Go and do the thing. Forgive them, is what I heard. It's going to be hard, and it's going to feel like you're jumping off of a cliff. You know, you're like, I'm not going to be hurt again. And Spirit is saying, jump. Okay? Jump. You are healing. You are whole. You are working on this. I love you guys, and I will see you in another video, Leo. Bye.